The power of sacrifice and patience, a story that will change your life. Today, I want to take you on a journey that will redefine how you see sacrifice and patience. We live in a world that demands instant results, fast food, fast internet, fast success. But let me tell you something, the greatest things in life don't come fast. They come with sacrifice and patience. Sacrifice and patience. Let me share with you a story, one that will shake your soul. That will shake your soul. The story of the unbreakable seed. Unbreakable seed. In a quiet village surrounded by mountains, there lived a poor farmer named Arjun. He had only one son, Karan, whom he loved deeply. Arjun had spent his whole life growing wheat and barley, but deep inside he had one dream: to grow the legendary golden tree, a tree that bore fruits so rare that a single harvest could feed an entire village for years. My dear, but there was a problem. The seed of the golden tree was not like any ordinary seed. It required something most people were unwilling to give: time, sacrifice, and patience. One day, Arjun received a single seed of the golden tree from an old sage. The sage told him, "This seed will test your soul. If you nurture it with patience, it will reward you beyond your imagination. But if you lose faith, it will never grow. It will never grow." The test of sacrifice. The test of sacrifice. Arjun planted the seed with excitement. Every morning he watered it, protected it from animals, and carried for the soil. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months, but nothing happened. No sprout, no leaves, just an empty patch of soil. People laughed at him. "You wasted your land for a worthless seed." They mocked even his son Karan began to lose hope. One night, Karan asked his father. What he asked? "Why don't we plant something else? We could have grown 100 wheat fields by now." Arjun, his father, smiled and said, "Son, true greatness requires sacrifice. I will not abandon this seed." He kept watering, kept believing. 2 years passed, nothing. His hands were rough, his body weak, but his faith remained unshaken. The test of patience. By the 3rd year, even Arjun began to question himself. He had sacrificed everything for this dream. His neighbors had grown rich from regular crops, while he had nothing, but he refused to quit. Then on the first day of the 4th year, something miraculous happened. A tiny green sprout broke through the soil. नन्ना सा बच्चा सा निकल गया इस जमीन से. People were amazed. It took 4 years for a single sprout, they whispered. 4 साल लगे इसको जमीन से बाहर निकलने के लिए. But what happened next stunned everyone. In just 6 weeks, the tiny sprout grew into a massive tree, taller than any tree in the village. The roots had spent 4 years growing underground, unseen, preparing to support something extraordinary. When the tree finally bore fruits, it was unlike anything the world had seen. One single fruit could one single fruit could feed an entire family for months. Arjun patience had been rewarded beyond his imagination. The lesson, my friend, in life, we are all planting seeds. Some seeds grow quickly, but the most valuable one take time. Take time. That take time. You might be sacrificing today, you might be waiting for results that seem impossible. But remember this, just because you don't see doesn't doesn't mean your roots aren't growing deep. Every great achievement in history, whether it was a scientist discovering a curve, an athlete training for gold, or a visionary building a business, was built on sacrifice and patience. Was built on sacrifice and patience. But here is the painful truth: most people quit too soon. They walk away just before the roots are ready. Before the roots are ready. So ask yourself today, are you willing to sacrifice short term comfort for long term greatness? Greatness, are you patient enough to keep going when nothing seems to be working? Seems to be working. If you are, then one day, just like Arjun, your golden tree will rise, and when it does, the world will watch in away. Watch in away. Sacrifice now. Be patient. Your time is coming. Your time is coming. Your time is coming. Keep patience and